This is our dead bug exercise. So the base version of this is going to look like this. So we're here, arms extended up, legs extended up, and then from here I'm going to move right arm and left leg together, reaching out and back in, here to here. So this one I would do the required number of reps, and then I would switch sides to the left arm, right leg. This is a core exercise that's really it's about the bracing, because I'm moving at the shoulder and the hip, but I'm not rotating or turning or doing any of this, or flexing, extending with this exercise. I'm trying to lock my trunk down tight and then just move with the shoulder and the hip independently there. In terms of regressing this, if you've got some clients that maybe can't handle that version of it, we can go here, arms up, knees bent, because that shortens the lever length. The longer the load goes away, the farther, or I guess I should say, the farther away the load gets, the harder the exercise gets. So if we just flex at the knees here, arms out, and then here to here, that takes some of the pressure off. And sometimes what will happen is you'll just have clients who aren't strong enough to brace in their middle, and they start to feel it in their back. So we lower the difficulty of the exercise a bit. Now, if you need to regress that further, you can always go here, arms up, knees up, feet flat, and then come out into the extended position here and back up. Now, sometimes you're going to have clients who are going to have trouble coordinating, holding one set of limbs still while the other one is moving. So if this is what we want, you may get something akin to where they're just kind of all over the place. The easiest way that I have found to deal with that is to put a little bit of a load in their hand that's not supposed to be moving. Now, this is a fairly decent sized kettlebell. It doesn't take much. I just grabbed this because I'm lazy and it's the closest one to me. So we're going to go here. I'm going to hold that up. My other arm is up and both of my feet are going to be in the air. So now I'm going to move my left hand, right leg here. This kettlebell that's sitting over top of me here isn't really adding to the difficulty of the exercise. Maybe this one is because of the size of it, but again, for our purposes here, we don't need a very heavy bell. All this bell is here for is to remind me not to move that arm. So having that load there and keeping it from kind of flopping around is a good reminder. If you want to make this exercise harder, we can always take we can make it into an alternating version. If you have somebody do that, have them go slowly. Make sure they go slowly, because the faster they go, the more likely they are to kind of get out of sync with it. But here to here is kind of what you're looking for there. But again, if they go too fast, there's a good chance they'll get out of sync. An easier way probably to load to make this heavier, or make this harder rather, is to load it. So if I'm here and I'm holding a 5-pound set of dumbbells, coming out, reaching out with this arm with that dumbbell in my hand puts more load through this area here and makes the exercise harder. You don't need big dumbbells in order to make that exercise more challenging. A pair of 5-pound or sometimes even 3-pound dumbbells could work. If you've got somebody who's fairly strong, you could go as high as 8, 10, or 12. I don't know that I've ever had a client do 15. That doesn't necessarily mean that they can't. But again, you're not going to need big dumbbells for very strong clients when you're loading them. So that is the dead bug.